Hello, everyone. This is Merciful Moon, the Mystic, and today I have another channel general message reading for the collective. So, without further ado, let's get this started. I'll start off with my Moonology deck. So, Moonology deck. What messages does the Spirit Realm hold for the collective today? What messages does the spirit world have for the... Oh, okay. We got a few cards that just flew out. We have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Upright. And we have be bold and make the first move in reverse. In reverse. Don't know if you can still see. Let me just move my other decks out the way so y'all can see the cards that I'm pulling. So right off the bat, spirits, if you're feeling uneasy, or if you're feeling that someone is throwing you evil eye, or if someone just sending you bad energy, or you just generally fear for yourself and your family safety, spirits letting you don't worry, you are divinely protected by your guides, by the underworld, by your deities. Some of you may be cancers or have cancer placements in your astro chart, or the cancer season, July, may have some significance to you, or you have a loved one that is born in the cancer season. This card is something I pulled last time on my channel about, needing to have a sense of confidence and fearlessness when it comes to pursuing your goals with the be bold and make the first move card in reverse from my Oracle deck, the Moonology deck. Let's read the passage for that. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worried about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Taking charge of your destiny. Yeah, so I'm getting that when it comes back to the mention of the evil eye in the beginning of the video, some of you may just be paranoid that someone is sending you something, so Spirit is asking you to do a few rituals, or take some preemptive steps to protect your energy at this time. That no matter what you do, you will be safe. Oop. That you will be safe. Oops, sorry. I forgot. The camera kind of reverses images, so I want to, it's been showing as reverse for the your love card. Oops. Okay, that's better. This is upright. This is reverse. I gotta remember. Gotta remember that the camera, it's kind of reverse. Okay, that's better. But yeah, Spirit's uh, telling you that if you're worried about something, if you're worried about the safety of your loved ones, you can always, ask your deities or petition your deities for assistance in protecting you and your home. Some of you may have paranoia that since the Cancer represents home life, and your surroundings, some of you may have some paranoia that, your home might not be fully protected as you want it to be. So, Spirit is I'm hearing home security, like to upgrade home security or get home security if you don't have any. Perhaps also get like a guard dog if you like animals and like pets, and if you're, not all too keen with, you know, paying a lot of money for a home security system or a weapon for self-defense, you can always use protection wards or, and get a guard dog. That's what Spirit's telling me. All right. Now let's ask my ancestor deck what messages the spirit realm has for the collective. What messages does the ancestor deck have for the collective? What general messages does the ancestors and the spirit realm have for the collective? Ooh. No. What? Okay, there it is. Okay, got two cards actually. They're in the sideways position, active position. That's what I call it. So we have exchange energy to create abundance, and the Hermit card, retreat and recharge. Some of you have been doing a lot of deep energy work on yourselves, meditating, trying to balance out your energy, trying to heal burnout. Some of you may be creating projects, be very creative people, very artistic. Some of you may sew, paint, write. The Trader card, he has a lot of these textiles and a lot of these fabrics, intricate fabrics. Some of you may be of Arabic descents, African descents, natives. That's what I'm getting from the Trader card. Some of you may have dreadlocks because both of these cards, the men in the cards have long locks. Some of you have started your lock journey a while back and have really long locks, or you want to start a lock journey, but you have been on the fence about it. So Spirit is giving confirmation, go start your lock journey. And about that creative project, okay, back to the creative projects. Some of you have been, kind of keeping your work to yourself, like you've been trying to perfect your craft, you've been steadily working on, on, improving your work so you can send it out into the world to be able to either show it with potential investors or just potential clients in general. So Spirit's telling you definitely to not hesitate when it comes to showing your work, to sharing your talents and gifts, because There will be people that enjoy what you do, that believe in your work. A lot of you want to be able to create a sustainable life for yourself and have stable, consistent income through what you love, your hobbies and your projects. Let's read the passage of the trader. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. This card brings lesson of energy in exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whenever they may be, in order to expand or be about the change of energies that come from the universe, or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. Balance reminds me of the Hermit card, the retreat and recharge. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you're being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It could also mean about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now's the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to get even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. That definitely checks out with what I've been saying. So in order to get your projects off the ground, you just have to share your work probably on whatever platform you may have, either on social media, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, what have you. Or create your own website if you're an entrepreneur or a freelance creator. Definitely just show your work more, put more of your work out there so it can be seen, because you never know who's watching. It reminds me of this one video I watched. Like, some guy, I forgot, like some guy was like I think he was an author. He was an author or some self-help coach, and he had posted his work on YouTube, or I think on Twitter, and he didn't get a lot of views on his stuff, but one of his viewers was like an employee of Oprah. So the employee ends up sharing his video and work with Oprah, and Oprah ends up reaching out to the guy. I have to reach out. I have to not reach out, but research on on Google to see exactly, to remember the name of the man and then that story, because you never know who's watching. And for the Hermit card, time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly to you from your heart space. This card is of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside of you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence the support from Mother, Father, God. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. Okay, yeah, so Spirit's also reminding you, while you're doing this work, to have your work be exposed to the world and giving more of your energy to the universe, trying to manifest this success for your business or projects, to not forget to rest, to take adequate time to recharge, or unless you will face the consequence of burnout. All right, Beltane, what messages do you have for the collective for us? What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? Okay, just flew out onto my lap. We got the Sacred Waters cards. Sacred Waters card upright. Let me just move these out the way. Moving these out the way. The card of healing. The excerpt, drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence releasing the cords, I call her in. I call her deeply within. The card of healing, Sacred Waters. Some of you may be very drawn to water, or because it reminds me of the Cancer card, maybe water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, drawn to large bodies of water, because some of you may use water to manifest, or this is a call from Spirit to do some more ritual baths, some spiritual baths to aid in healing and relaxation. Let's see about the Beltane. Some of you may be in your 30s, or maybe going through your Saturn return. Possibly you might be a life path 8. I'm hearing Scorpio again, so some of you maybe Scorpios have Scorpio placements. The Beltane passage. You are ready to heal wounds that have troubled you for many moons. Perhaps lingering pains from things lost, or the weight of the past that creeps up to haunt you at night. Pulling this card is a sign that you will soon be renewed, and your soul will release the cords that have bound you to hurtful memories of old. Sacred Waters reminds you to be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. Difficult emotions or painful memories may surface, but this is your spirit bringing them to your awareness. Okay, makes sense. Some of you have been doing a lot of healing work and may have done a few spiritual baths, perhaps with saltwater baths, or swam in the ocean to clear out stagnant energy. And the last deck, our spirit animal deck. What messages does the spirit world have for the collective? What messages does the spirit world have for the collective? Come on. Okay, there it is. Oh. As soon as I said that. Spirit gave me the koala spirit card. Spirit has a plan. And it is also the card number 35. So we have, let me move these back. We have a repeating number. Can't even make this up. So yeah, the number 35 could be very significant towards you. Some of you may need to check into the angel number of 35, or rather, I'm going to call it divine guidance number or demon guidance number, because we fucks with the demons over here. So let me just look it up. I have a computer next to me. I can just look it up myself. Goodness, why am I being so lazy? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not lazy. Okay, so 3 is the number of creativity, manifestation, growth, the artists. Again, we got the trader card over here. Of course, the artist. Number 5 is one of change. So let's see. A reputable site. Okay, the number 35 is the number of motivation, creativity, imagination, adventure, and vision and opportunity. Okay. It's a message from the spirit guides that positive changes are ahead of you and your passions and life purpose may come into question and or review. This number suggests that ascended masters are with you and will assist and guide you throughout important changes. Trust these energies. Once you trust these energies, it'll take positive changes. Let's see. Know that these changes will be of long-term benefit to you and you are in alignment with your life purpose, soul mission. Call upon these numbers and ascended masters. This number asks you to rely upon your communicative and creative skills and abilities to allow yourself to keep an open mind and an open heart as the changes currently taking place in your life. Trust that your highest ideals and desires may manifest as a result. Okay, that's one of the sites that say that. A lot of sites have different interpretations of these divine guidance numbers. And 35, it's the number of 8, the number of abundance. So harnessing your creativity of being able to reach out and collab with others will bring long-term benefit and change for you to gain the abundance that you seek. So let's read the full passage for the koala spirits from the spirit animal oracle deck. Some of you may like koalas, may have a animal guide, and it's a koala. Maybe have a koala plushie. Okay. The full message of the koala. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all that we need, and that spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater to yourself. You will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire as you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now. Sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. The protection message. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? That harkens back to the Cancer card. Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Okay, that also calls back into the first two cards I pulled. Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you're acting slowly and overly cautious because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a safe place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you have forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced that there's nothing more out there for you? Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you. Harkens back to the Hermit card that I pulled. Self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there's no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with Spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. So it's just another confirmation of the first two cards that I pulled, that you are safe, that you have nothing to worry about. Spirit has you in its protective embrace, and that you need to work more out of your comfort zone. Perhaps you've had some childhood trauma about, being seen and perceived due to, some bullying, when you did allow yourself to, take off the mask and be free to express yourself, but along the way something happened and you didn't feel safe. Spirit saying it has you. It has your back. You don't need to worry. Some of you have a fear of failure, and that's why you work so hard to try and bring your goals, to bring your projects to life. You don't want to be seen as a failure, so you're willing to burn yourself out. Some people may have questioned your work ethic. Some people may have questioned your work ethic and, called you lazy and made you feel bad for wanting to take a step back and, rest and recharge. They made you feel bad for wanting some time to yourself, to heal, to to sit and reflect and plan your next course of action. Spirit is saying you deserve rest. It's not something that you need to earn. For rest is something that all things, all animals do on earth. Rest is natural. It facilitates in healing. Okay, so this video was definitely longer than my last one. Almost going to 30 minutes here. So yeah, that's the channel messages I receive from Spirit. If you like this video, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, hail Lucifer, and always remember, be a light in the darkness. Goodbye.